Hello, right, live at last. It has been such a long time. Let me just mess about and put my banner up. Got to show that one, so important. And there's usually a thing that's, yes, it's there. The thing that says Andy is there. And a nine. Oh, dear. Right, okay, quick drink of water. Right, 9 of us on board already, and it is absolutely great to be back live. It's been so long. So who have we got? Adrienne is first. Welcome back, Andy and Twiglets. Adrienne, beautiful to see you. It really is. Jane the Seeker. Yeah, great to see you, Jane. Now, friends, if you have not yet checked out Jane the Seeker Tarot, which is her channel, check it out. It's very good. I watch it quite a bit, and yeah, really, really good stuff. So we've got Sharon Sipe as well. Long time no chat, Sharon. Great to see you. And Linda Bishop is with us. I'm just scrolling down, trying to say hello to everyone. You never know, StreamYard's showing me everyone or not, but I'm scrolling down and I'm looking. Okay. Patricia Francino, nice to see you. And April Evans, great to see you too. How lovely to see all these people. Right. Oh, Adrienne has got a question. I shall come to you first, Adrienne. I think that's the thing to do. Hello, T Barb. Hello, Amy17. Hi to you. Linda B is with us. Cat Mamami, howdy to you. Mary S, hello. Melanie, great to see you, Melanie. Cat May, alive indeed. Yvonne White is here. CK Ventures is here. And I think I got to the end of the list. If I've missed anyone out, I'm so sorry, but it's wonderful to see all you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll give like lengthy explanations about my health and stuff in a minute, but let's get going with a actual reading at this point. Adrienne, lots of question marks, not a few exclamation marks as well. So this is important. Andy, in the last week, a new gentleman entering my life. Any message from Twig Brother or my guides? Okay, well, you know, we're not just with Twig Brother at this moment. We are also with the wonderful Rosalie, who has been on at me to get back to doing these because she is a wonderful guide. And as Adrienne says, smash that like. Beautiful souls, please do. You are all beautiful souls. We don't always feel beautiful, but we are all beautiful souls. It's a fact. 7 of Pentacles, Adrienne. There it is, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this is what's leading me into this. Now, the raven is looking kind of cautious there. There are pentacles on the tree. There are flowers on the tree. But that tree has got a very, very thin stem. And that is telling me that something new is happening. You need to sort of give it time to grow, okay? Don't, whatever you do, try to push things to go too far. I think this gentleman might, not too far, too fast, sorry. I think this gentleman might possibly be going to push things to go a bit faster than you want him to. You know, keep him waiting. That's all I can say. Don't just don't let anyone rush you into anything. That is so important. I feel this could be a real good relationship though, Adrienne, because what we've got here is the 7 of Pentacles. So, you know, it is Pentacles, but it's reminding us to ground at the same time because it is an earth sign there. So keep the thing as grounded as you can. That is good advice in any relationship, I know, but keep it as grounded as you possibly can, okay? And what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to have a bit of a plan as well, all right? Now we kind of come into new, what's that? Sorry, it's my phone saying something there. We come into new relationships and then what happens next? You know, it's really good to have a plan. So think about what you actually want, Adrienne. Think about where you want it to go and make sure you talk to him about where you want it to go as well after you finish making him wait. Okay. I don't know how. I'll probably get kicked out of the men's club of Great Britain for saying that, but it's really good advice. It really is. Okay. Looks positive. Okay. I can see a tent, right? I think you guys are going to go camping together or something like that, Adrienne. That's what it looks like to me. But there's a tent there. Wow. Loads of positive energy. I can sort of see a river running by this tent. And I was thinking maybe you're going to go camping by a river, which may happen. But what I'm really getting from that river is it's the flow of life, okay? It is the flow of life. And just kind of allow yourself to go with the flow a bit, Adrienne. You know, make sure it's all on your terms and everything, but let the river carry you along as long as you're happy in the situation and as long as it's looking good for you, okay? Because that is the most important thing. Wowza, 21 of us on board at the moment. I'll give you that with the love of all the guides, Adrienne, and with my love and my best wishes, because that is sounding good. He's a reader as well, is he? Right, he is a reader as well. Well, there you go then. Okay, so not only are you going to be in a tent, but you're sort of in that great teepee in the sky on a soul level then, because I know you've got some pretty good skills as a reader, Adrian. I know you don't sort of put yourself out there as a psychic, but I know from sort of readings we've done together and things like that, that you've got quite a lot going for you on that psychic level. So, hi, Elizabeth Hayes has missed everyone. I've missed all you guys as well. And I'll do a quick little explanation here, right? I'm sure you guys know I had that business last September when I had to go into hospital. And I want to be in that situation as little as possible in the future, really. I just totally had to get recovered from it. And I've done live streams since then, but there's something kind of exhausting about them. And I just want to kind of keep it really kind of just keep living a really gentle life if I can, basically. But at the same time, my spirit guides have been on at me to do this, Rosalie in particular, and it's kind of important to go with what they say and what they want, because they know what's best every single time. And guys, if you're aware of your spirit guides, always go with what they're telling you, because they really do know what's best for you, and they will protect you. There's a wonderful British medium called Gordon Higginson, who's now on the other side himself. He was in charge of the Spiritualists National Union in Britain for many, many years. And he was responsible really for the big sort of explosion in spiritualist churches in this country in the 1960s. Amazing guy. If you look him up on YouTube, Gordon Higginson Trance, you will see several videos of him in trance, actually. And one common feature is that his spirit guides are always looking after him, and they always kind of draw things to a close. They always tell him to kind of, come out of the trance and just be himself again when it's getting too much for him. And that's why I trust them as much as I do, because he's a great example. He really is. But yeah, it's Jane happens to have said temperance right that minute. And yeah, very true. Got to be kind of temperate about these things. Seascape, hi to you. Nice to see you. Your health comes first. Merlin's Mountain, thank you very much. Yours does too. It really does. And as Sharon Sipe says, hi to the people lurking. Please come join us. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Yeah, the more likes, the better. Really shows the YouTube algorithm who's in charge, which essentially is you guys. YouTube likes to think it sort of rules the world, but it doesn't. Simple as that. Could do nothing without you. Could do nothing without any of us watching the videos and enjoy it and enjoying them. And if we don't enjoy them, not so good. But if you do enjoy this, hit that thumbs up, please, and hit the subscribe button as well, please, if you haven't already, because more videos coming all the time. Sort of a few less videos than I used to do, say a year ago from now. But the videos keep coming, always coming all the time. Cat May says, Andy, missed you too, Cat. Good. Glad to have you back on. I recently returned to writing a book I started 20 years ago. Any insight? Hoping to get published my end of year or early next year. Right. Okay. Early next year is what's really, I keep hearing that. I've checked 2 or 3 times, and yeah, early next year is what we're looking at, Kat. No harm in approaching people this year, though. Okay, don't be put off whatever happens, because 20 years ago that was a top idea. The time wasn't right for it. You might feel in your own heart that you just kind of got waylaid by other things going on in life, but really, it wasn't the time for it yet, and now is the time for it. So keep on keeping on with that. It's looking really positive. It really is. Okay. Right, now then, let's have a look. April, I shall come to you very soon. But I'm going to go to Seascape right this minute, who says card, please. And Adrienne is reminding me, and thank you, all my moderators, by the way. I can't thank you guys enough. And it's wonderful that you're here. Just like that, really. I didn't know I was going to do this until about hour and a half ago, something like that. And, you know, just all the kind of energy was going on there. So I went with it. Okay. Which deck are we going to use? Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. Here we go. Seascape. This is going to be your card from this wonderful deck, beloved of Danny Shea and of lots of us, actually. And hi to Danny if you're watching, by the way. And I do want to say, actually, to all the YouTube psychics and mediums who very kindly promoted me, I'm so sorry I didn't really run with it in the end, but you know that health thing happened, and I just had to calm it right down. Speaking of whom, Celtic Tarot Sheila, great to see you, darling. Hope life is treating you well, and I'm glad you like the new name to my channel, Sheila. I really pleased about that. Aries Sun is here. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Right, okay. And Sheila Angel Feather. Oh, hello, Sheila Angel Feather. Nice to see you. Right, so Seascape, card for you. What we've got here is Council of Light. Oh, I remember now. This deck doesn't show up really very well on the screen. It looks all kind of whited out to me. But you can see what's going on there. It actually is a Council of Light. Looks like a kind of alien landscape in a way. But hey, none of us really know what the afterlife looks like unless we're in it at the time. We've all been in it before. That's where we came to this world from. But we don't have that memory of it, do we, really? This card says, Seascape, divine orchestration. Help us in the subtle realm. So whatever you're going through, Seascape, Spirit has your back. There's something here that Spirit has your back about. And you see this line of stars going down the middle of the card. Is that going to focus? I don't know. They're not colored lights, and there aren't 7 of them, so it doesn't look that much like a chakra, but it is all about getting the points of light lined up within you. So balancing your chakras would be a real good thing for you to do at this time, Seascape. It would be a real good thing for any of us to do anytime, actually, but this is the specific sort of, you know, instructions, as it were, coming from Spirit for you at the moment. And yeah, divine orchestration. Whatever is going on in anybody's life anytime is divinely orchestrated, folks. Everything happens for a reason. It really does. And there's a reminder of that for you, Seascape. And help us in the subtle realms, okay? Someone's watching over you. Someone has your back. Someone's going to make sure it's going to be okay. It really is. Hello, Vicky Loper. Nice to see you. We are all connected, says Jane the Seeker. Absolutely, absolutely. Now then. I'm just scrolling up and down. Who are we going to go to next? I promised I'll go to April next, okay? But I'm going to keep reminding me, guys. You know, if you've got a particular question, type it in. I'm open to questions. But you might have to keep asking because the chat thing goes up so fast on StreamYard that I'm using that I sort of lose touch with it. Okay, so at this point, let's go to... Where's April 11th? Wow, so much has happened. I promised to go to April. So I'm going to go to April. Okay, here we go. April Evans, may I have a card, please? Of course you may. Right, okay. Going to stay with this deck as well. Just got a feeling to keep this in my hands at this point. A card, please. And here it comes. Hope you can hear me all right. I guess you can because we're sort of talking to each other, so that's no bad thing. April Evans. Right, this is all about you, April. Star Mother. Okay, Star Mother. And you've got to kind of care for yourself a little bit more than you have been. Got to put yourself first a bit because it says, can you read that? Maybe it says, how can you mother yourself? I don't think that was really in focus there, but it says, how can you mother yourself, April? You're a giver. You give out a lot. You pour out a lot of love, you know, and you pour out a lot of work trying to help other people as well, whether that's family, whether it's friends, whether it's actually, I'm being told, April, you quite often will help people you don't even really know just because you like to help. That's great. Don't stop that, whatever you do. But whatever you do, help yourself. That's the most important thing. Okay, we've got Star Mother here. And look how she's kind of It's as if she's cradling someone in her arms, and that someone is you. The star mother wants to cradle you, all right? But you've got to kind of be the spark of light that starts that whole thing off by actually caring for yourself, April. That is so important, okay? I know you're not one for putting yourself first, but we all need to do that sometimes, and this is the time for you to be doing that, April. It really is. Okay, so with that, I shall move on. But thanks so much for your question. Thanks for all your requests. Actually, it's great. There's no point being a medium if no one wants a reading. So get in there and let me know. We did say a card for Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, hey, sign to you. Okay, a card for me, please. Things are rough right now. Okay, not this deck. We're going to change to another deck. Let's put that one there. I think we're going to go with the old tarot at this point. See what we get. And we're with the bunnies again. This is Tarot in Wonderland, all based on Alice in Wonderland. Hi, G. Kim. Nice to see you, by the way. Lovely to see you. Right, okay. So things are rough right now. I'm very sorry to hear that. It doesn't sound good at all. Doesn't sound good one little bit. But here we have your card. Okay. Ace of Wands. This is what's come up. Now, the wands are about getting things done, okay? So, Elizabeth, if you can do something to keep the flow of energy going, don't let this rough patch actually stop you. Roughness always slows things down. If you can imagine a pathway that's rough and jagged, it's going to take longer to walk along it than it would to walk along a nice smooth sidewalk, that's all been nicely paved. But we see the absolute gold shining out of this candle here, and your efforts are going to be matched by the universe, by spirit, in that way, as long as you keep going. See, the wand is being held out, Elizabeth, and I feel that's you holding the wand out, because I feel you want to get things moving. I think you want to make change happen in your life, and you can. Okay, I'm being told that you can't just snap your fingers and change the things that are making life rough at the moment, okay? And I'm not going to suggest that you should just embrace the whole thing, but try and look for the good in this situation. Try and embrace that. Even if something good's happened and it doesn't seem at all relevant, that good thing has happened for a reason. And it is really well worth hanging on to that good thing and just seeing it that way, okay? Whatever else is being required of you, whatever else is being asked of you, look to the good side of things for a solution, okay? I feel like that solution is well hidden, Elizabeth, but it is there for you. It really is there for you. And you really are holding out that wand because you really do want to make good things happen. And good things can happen, and they will happen, Elizabeth. Okay, and Elizabeth says, thanks, keep hitting blocks, but I keep trying. Just keep on trying, Elizabeth. It's the only show in town, really, keeping on trying, because everything happens for a reason, and everything is sort of everything that happens, good and bad, sort of needs to happen. It must. Simple as that. But keep on keeping on, my friend. And I'm sorry to hear you're going through that rough patch at the moment. I'm scrolling up because I saw a question from Melanie. Looking for it now. Can't see it anywhere. Where? Oh, Melanie, you might have to type that question in again. I just cannot see it. Looked like you were going to have a move or something like that. Looked like exciting things happening anyway. Hi, Judith Gash, by the way. Hi, Martin. Okay, let's keep going now. I think... Right, next question I see. I'm just going to do that one. That's simple. Okay, G. Kim. Right, lovely to see you on the chat there, G. Thank you for joining us. I hope life's treating you good. Hope life's treating you all well, but particularly, G, here we go. Andy, I woke up, there was a silvery person to my left, sitting, profile, full body, couldn't see their face. I reached out and my hands went right through. It lasted a while. Who was it? Oh, okay. Going to put the cards down. I'm going to take a drink of water and I'm just going to contemplate that. What's come to me, G, is it was an expression of your higher self. All right, and this is something that happens. Anybody who does mediumship and works with spirit guides, as I know you do, we sort of need to be aware, right, that this expression of ourselves here in this world is only actually one facet of the soul. The soul is like a multifaceted diamond, and all the rest of the facets are actually in eternity, in that eternal space. We call it the afterlife. It's the pre-life as well. Basically, it's in the next world, and that is the same as the world from which we came. So in many ways, we are actually our own spirit guides, you know. One of our best spirit guides is ourself, because that self is there, you know. And this is why when someone passes away who's in a couple, and the person who's left behind is worried that they might never see that person, maybe that person will have reincarnated when their time comes and they actually go to the other side. No, the person that you loved is actually there for eternity, and any reincarnation is another facet of the diamond of that soul, so you will always be able to join up. And so, yeah, it was an expression of yourself. It was almost like an astral projection in a way, only rather than you projecting, you kind of part of yourself projected and sat in a chair next to you, right? There's some grandparent energy around that as well, okay? But it was actually an expression of you. It really was, okay? This would be particularly why you couldn't see their face, you know, and even in profile, you don't always get a real kind of idea of who that person is or what they look like. But that is what I'm picking up was going on. Okay, so with that, G, I hope that helps you. And I'm going to keep moving because the questions are coming thick and fast. Martin is with us. Okay, I wanted to ask if the white hats are poised to jump in soon and help us. Right. Well, the problems going on at the moment are very much a part of this world, and actually for all of us, we've just got to keep hacking our way through, you know. I'm going to get the pendulum out on that one. I haven't used the pendulum yet. Let's bring out, and this is my Reiki pendulum, so there's healing involved. Just let the string stop twirling a second. Immediately quite a good circular motion there, Martin, so we're going to say yes on that. Okay, Martin's also saying to Adrienne, the desperation is becoming all too apparent. I hope they are real. They absolutely are, Martin. Okay, in this world they're well hidden, because everything about this world is always trying to tell us, oh, there's no help for you, there's no hope for you, but there absolutely is. Okay, and Martin also very kindly says, you are looking fine since your injury. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, I'm feeling good, actually. I've just been kind of taking it really, really easy, as witnessed the amount of videos I haven't been posting lately. G says, wow. Wow, indeed. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it, G? It never stops amazing me. It really doesn't, you know. It really doesn't. Wow, okay. April says, good to see everyone again. Absolutely. Got to keep these things coming, actually. I'm going to do more of these lives, okay? I'll try and make there be at least one a week. That would be ideal, I think, so we can all keep in touch. Jane the Seeker always calls in her higher self. I believe. Good affirmation. And I would say that to you, actually, as well, Martin. Just keep saying, I believe, all right? Because if you believe the help is coming, you visualize it coming, you believe it's coming, that really, really draws it in. It's so easy to say we're always attracting our future, but it is absolutely a fact. You know, we are always attracting the next sort of thing on our way forward through life. We're attracting whatever comes next. Okay, Melanie, hello. Well, sorry to be our next home. Okay, it's the one for the pendulum again. Before I've even started on the pendulum, maybe it will. I can see you moving on. I don't think Florida's going to be your forever home, basically. I can see you going there. But will it be your next home? Let's ask the wisdom of the spirit of the pendulum. Please let us know, spirit of the pendulum. Oh, yeah, that's pretty conclusive. Yes, Melanie. But I really got to add to that I don't feel that's your forever home. I feel there'll be another move after that. But Florida is the place for you to be. And I feel like real good things are going to be happening in Florida for you as well. Okay. Adrienne says, repost your questions, Twiglets. Yes, please do. And if you are perplexed, right, this channel used to be called Twig Brother, which is the name of one of my spirit guides. And I just got the inspiration quite a while ago now to change it to Merlin's Mountain. And that happened just before I got ill. So I hope that isn't a sign that I got it wrong, but I don't think I did. And the reason for Merlin's Mountain is that I live on a mountain in Wales, and this is very much the area where the great Merlin spent the later part of his life. Just 14 miles from here is a town called Carmarthen, where it is said that he actually passed away from this body. But, you know, Merlin is reincarnating all the time. He has been Saint Germain. He has been lots of things. He really has. And this, as far as I'm concerned, is Merlin's Mountain. I can actually... excuse me, I can actually see Preseli out of my bedroom window, and Preseli is where the blue stones came from that were right in the middle of Stonehenge. They were the first stones put up in Stonehenge. Okie dokie dokie. And Vicky says, I think you should take it easy. Yeah, I probably should. Best way to recover and heal. Absolutely. And you know what, Vicky, I have been working like absolute stink. I really have been, because it's just time to get the garden growing. But I'm worried about food prices going up, and they really are, you know, and I guess it's the same in the States from the videos I've been watching. But like, food is up, fuel is up massively. I put 2 gallons in my... No, I did. I put 20 British pounds of diesel in my car, which is $28 worth of diesel. I got 2 gallons and just a little fraction over 2 gallons for that. I'm going to be able to travel about 100 miles on that. Crazy. Let's do this, because this is interesting. Martin can tell us something about the white hats. They will reveal all the fraud of the present world and quantum healing. Mad beds will be available. Med beds will be available to all. I'm sitting on a mad bed now. There's my bed behind me. It's a very mad bed. Mad things happen in there. Really do. Okay. Right. And Linda makes the point that many of us are the white hats. Yeah. I, for one, work in my sleep, go places and help wherever needed. Yeah, Kim, that's something that was happening for you, which is why you saw that expression of your higher self, actually, really and truly. And that is a very, very true thing. It really is. Okay, let's do Cat May's question before we go charging ahead. Will my daughter and her boyfriend purchase a home soon? Pendulum question. They will, Cat, but I wouldn't have said it was any time soon. This pendulum is just barely moving. It is making a circle, but it is barely moving. So yes, they will, but no to the soon bit, Cat, I'm afraid. Thing is, though, right, there's a place that's good for them. You know, there's a place where they're meant to be, and it just hasn't come up yet. It isn't available at this time, but eventually, okay, eventually, Cat, it will happen. It's really going that way. Okay. Vicky says gardening doesn't count for work, it's therapy. That is very true, Vicky. But if you know what I mean, see, Vicky, right? Vicky Loper is an amazing artist, right? And I like to do some art. I sort of draw and sketch with pencils and paint things sometimes. I'm painting my kitchen at the moment, but, you know, sometimes I paint art. It still kind of takes it out of you, doesn't it, Vicky? You know, and gardening like takes it out of me. It's been really, really frosty at the moment. So having got everything out in the garden in great big containers, I have to keep dragging them back into the greenhouse every night in case the frost kills them. And the frost has already killed a load of my courgettes, so I'm being mega careful. But yeah, it is therapy. It is a real happy thing to do. It is Really nice. Okay. Now then, Melanie says, thank you for using your pendulum, Andy. I hold a US passport and we've been researching into Tampa Bay a lot. Yeah, Tampa is interesting. Well, good luck, Melanie. Kat, appreciate your insight. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Vivian is here. Hello, Vivian. Nice to see you. What a surprise. It's a surprise for me, actually. I wasn't going to do this one. I really wasn't, but just about 7 p.m. UK time, which is, what's that? It's about 2 hours ago now. I just thought, I've got to. It's been so long, and I miss these because I miss you guys as well, you know. I really do. Just got to go on here and do the thing, you know, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I really am. Liz Crafts is here. Liz Crafts made it. Hi, Liz Crafts. Liz Crafts is someone else with a wonderful channel that you should look at because she unboxes card decks and she's got lovely energy as Liz Crafts. So check her out, please do. Okay. Vivian says, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, guys, thank you so much if you've done that. But if you haven't yet, please drop a thumbs up on this one. Drop a like on it. Share it round. Help me get the word out. Help keep the thing moving. And do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That makes such a difference. If you have hit that subscribe button already, please just check that YouTube haven't unsubscribed on your behalf. Every time I put a video out, I seem to lose about 5 subscribers. I reached 2,200 at one point, and it's kind of gone down, down, down. I was on 2,160 last week. Today I'm on 2,155. So hit the old subscribe, really, okay? It is one way of showing your swearing finger to YouTube. And I realize none of you guys would ever swear. I realize that, but, you know, that's where it's at. It really is, okay? So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It makes all the difference. It really does. To be honest, says Melanie, my heart lies in Somerset. Who knows? May finally end up there on top of Silbury Hill. That would be the place to go, Melanie. It really would. Don't end up inside it. End up on top of it. That is the place to be. It really is. I'm hoping to go to Glastonbury Tour, actually, soon. Speaking of Somerset, it's been so long since I went up Glastonbury Tour. And that is another wonderful Merlin place. Really builds the connection. It really does. And I don't mean the rock festival at Glastonbury or the pop festival as it's become. I actually mean Glastonbury Village, which is some distance away from that. Okay. Linda doesn't swear on the live chats. Good for you. I try not to swear. I don't think I've ever sworn in one of my live videos, actually. But I feel like it sometimes. I really do. And I did have a bit of a swear earlier at StreamYard because they locked me out. They kept sending me access codes and then telling me that the access code had expired. So, wow, absolutely crazy. Right. Now let's go to CK Ventures. Most interesting, this question. Right, I am contemplating building a geothermal 4-season greenhouse. Is this a good idea? Yes, it is. It's a wonderful idea, CK. Okay, I'm going to ask the pendulum, right? Because I think they're a wonderful idea anyway, and I know they work. But let's just see what the pendulum thinks. Let's get a real specific answer for you. Yeah, pendulum's saying yes. The pendulum is in a very positive frame of mind this evening, and it's been clockwise all the way as well, which is rather nice. What I've got to say to you is there are, and I don't know any of these ways because I've never done it, but there are different ways of doing it. Some ways are better than others. What I'm seeing is there's a pipe that goes down into the ground. Some designs, the pipe comes straight back up. Some designs, the pipe travels under the ground a bit and then comes up. And that's the one to go for, I feel, CK Ventures. But look, my friend, check out YouTube, right? Check out Geothermal Greenhouse on YouTube, because I have actually watched some videos about that. It is very interesting. And there are many ways of doing it. Do find the way that suits you best, okay? But the pendulum says yes, and my kind of guides and instincts said yes pretty much straight away. So I would say yes. I would say it's a really good one, actually. Okay. Liz Crofts asks, is my job going to end this year? Preferably soon. I would think so. Let's keep Mr. No, not Mr. Is genderless, but let's keep the old pendulum going here. Just bring my hand up here. Let's stop it moving because that's me swinging it about. Very, very slow movement, Liz. It is gonna end. Not as soon as you'd like it to, my friend. I do feel it is going to actually end this year, but you might have to do something to disconnect yourself from it. And that's going to feel like a crazy thing to do in this world where we all kind of need money and everything. And for that reason, I really wouldn't rush it, Liz. Okay, I feel kind of just the cost of everything is going nuts, and I don't think it's going to be easy to find more work. I really don't. Okay, but got a positive indication there. We really have. Okay, and one thing's for sure: if you'd prefer it to be soon, and the law of attraction kicks in, it will be soon. Okay, but yeah, you keep trying to get fired. Yeah, I know that feeling. I have done that actually. Yeah, I used to work in a kebab shop, made kebabs. Like meat goes round and round in front of a fire thing, cooks the outside and not the inside, and you have to scrape it off and put it into bread rolls. And I hated that job. It started at midnight and ended at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was just the pits. And I tried really hard to get fired. But actually, in the end, the owner set fire to the place for an insurance job, got caught, went to prison, but that was the end of the job. So it worked. It worked. Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Okay, Patricia. Hey, sorry if I've missed that one. The chat goes up so quickly, and I kind of get engrossed in the reading of the moment, and I don't always see people's questions. But here we go. Will I be able to stay in my current apartment, or will the rent go so high that I will have to move this year or next? That is a pendulum question, but for some reason I picked up my tarot deck. So I'm going to pull a card and go from there. Okay. Interesting. Right, another Pentacles card. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Now that is the it's the Earth sign, the Earth suit, the suit of the Earth signs. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, the Pentacles all about getting grounded. And this card particularly, the Ace of Pentacles, shows really good things happening. But can you see what's happening here? There's like a spiritual circle and a worldly hand holding out a worldly pentacle. So the thing to do is be ready to make the first move. Basically, you're going to have to push it a bit. Okay, start looking for somewhere else now. It is going to be difficult. That's what I'm picking up. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the pendulum for you, Patricia, and see what the pendulum has to say. Okay. So, first question, will Patricia have to move this year? That's giving me a no. Very gentle no, but it was a no. Will Patricia have to move next year? That's a yes, but it took its time to get going. What I feel, Patricia, and what I'm picking up as I try and tune into your question is that actually it will be into next year. That's what the pendulum said. And it's not going to be really early next year either. Things are going to be okay. You're going to keep on getting by for a while. It's going to get harder and harder for all of us in this world to get by at the moment. There's that war going on, so that's making it harder for the rest of us. And of course, that's nothing to how hard it's making it for the people who are actually in the thick of the war. It's going to feel like we're in a war in the West, sadly. It really is. The rent is going to go pretty high, Patricia, but you're going to be able to keep up with it for quite a while. That's what I'm picking up. basically all is not lost. And although certain things of a nasty, smelly nature are hitting the fan at the moment, it's not really going to, the balloon isn't really going to go up until sometime next year. Okay. And what's going to happen, Patricia? When the time comes and that is really, really necessary to make that move, you will find a place and you will find a solution. Okay. And the reason you're concerned at the moment is there's just no sign of a solution. But don't worry, my friend, you don't need it yet. Okay. Just not yet. Okay. But we got an indication for next year that it's a yes. Now, all the time, right? The political leaders, the governments of the world and everything are trying to cut down on the panic as much as possible. And they're sort of doing little things to try and mitigate the problems that are coming up. They can't stop it. Okay. But we have got a sort of period of grace before things get really, really dreadful. Okay. And I'm not seeing like nuclear bombs going off or anything like that. Not yet. Okay. Solutions are, people are always trying to find solutions, and you will find yours, Patricia. You really will. Okay. Right. So. Hello, Butterfly Kiss. It's been a while since I heard from you. Okay. Martin is saying, I heard some strange booms outside a year or so ago. I wonder if that was deep underground bass being blown. We will see the release of thousands of poor children from those hellholes. Yes, yeah, I'm sure we will, actually. And things are definitely going on subterranean down there underneath the Earth's crust, absolutely, for sure. We talk about Star Wars, we talk about it all being up in the air, up in space, and that's going on, that's developing. But there is stuff going on down there in the heart of Mother Earth as well. And we need to try and keep on healing Mother Earth as much as we can, sort of sending her the healing energy. She still works a treat. One of the blessings of Merlin's Mountain is that I'm gardening in a very ancient place that has never really been disturbed by anyone building on it or doing anything crazy to it. Where I am actually in my garden hasn't really changed since the beginning of time. And because of that, I'm blessed with the ability to tap into that earth, to tap into that soil. And I'm finding Mother Earth works just fine. The only thing I can screw it up is if I start putting fertilizer on and things like that, which I'm not doing. But as long as we keep it natural, Mother Earth is ever present and is ever at work looking after us, really. But let's, try and send all the blessings to Mother Earth that we can, by being good stewards of this planet to the best of our abilities. Really important. Okay. Now then, let's go to Linda Bishop. I found a villa in Italy when I hit big on the lottery. I can have you come see me when that happens, Andy, for real. Wonderful. That would be nice. So there's a question from Linda and I haven't seen it. Well, I hope you win the lottery. I think you might. You never know. Holly DeShane. Andy, do these solar flares influence the intuitive people? Yes, they do. I've been having sleepless nights and headaches all week. Right, my friend. A thing to look up it's called spaceweather.com. They'll tell you it's a science site, but they'll tell you what's going on the sun. There have been 2 big mass ejections from the sun this week. And that is when magma is flung off the surface of the sun into the solar system. It takes 3 or 4 days to hit us on Earth, maybe 3, maybe 2 or 3 even. But, there's a delay before those things hit us on Earth. But when they do, they actually create geomagnetic storms, and that can have quite an influence. But look up spaceweather.com, Holly. I've always got it on my tablet. I keep an eye on it every day, and it's worth looking at. It'll really kind of give you the heads up when something like that is coming into the atmosphere, and it's going on all the time. Also, this is new moon when new things come into being, actually, and that can create a lot of sleepless nights. I have had some weird dreams just lately. I really have. Linda asked about the food supply for us all. Okay. Well, Linda, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to get expensive, right? I mean, it's getting expensive already, let's face it. There are problems already, but we're not totally feeling it yet. But when you go shopping, right, you're going to find that, okay, the shops are still full of goods, especially places like, Sam's Club and Walmart and the big places. But you're going to find that the dates on stuff are getting shorter and shorter because it's coming more from warehouses than from imports at the moment. Things are tightening up. I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but there's a reason I'm working so hard on my garden as I am. And I'm very lucky to have a garden. That's a fact. I know a lot of people, live in apartments and feel you can't grow anything. Guys, even if you just got a windowsill, try and get something growing there, okay? Because that'll get you keyed into the spiritual energy of Mother Earth and of all the good things this planet can provide us with. It'll help your sort of law of attraction to keep on getting food you can afford. It'll help to sustain you. And even if you only get 1 or 2 meals off your windowsill in a whole year, that is going to be so uplifting. But my friend, yeah, I'm afraid that the food is going to keep coming. The food is going to still be in supply, but it's just going to get more and more expensive. Okay, really. So sorry about that, but it's not looking as good as it could. It's not looking as bad as it could. That's the good news about it. So, okay, right. Okay. Mary and as well. Mary, my friend, I don't have a P.O. box address, but if you drop me an email at 35and83@gmail.com, which is down there in the description below this video, I will give you my real address. Okay. I don't want to give it out here and now, sort of in the actual video. But yeah, please get in touch. I don't have a P.O. box because they cost a hell of a lot of money, unfortunately. I sometimes think about it because I can't really get stuff delivered here, but there we go. Okay, right. So Holly says, yes, Andy, watch dates and grow everything you can from home. Yeah, everything you can. That's the key to it. It's not hopeless if you don't have a garden. It's not hopeless. You can have a bag with potatoes growing in it somewhere near a window. Growing your own herbs will help your body so that you maybe don't need as much food. Things like fast food are kind of they're going to be there's going to be less and less of it. They're going to get expensive and there's going to be less of it. Fact of life. Hey Claire, thank you so much for joining me and thank you for that. You're looking well. Your vibe is feeling very good to me, Claire. I hope life is treating you well. I really do. Okay. Well, it says, when the white hats win, all debt will be erased and food will be plentiful for all. Well, yeah. Excuse me. Eventually, yes. Okay. Eventually, the good will win. The truth will win. The dark never wins. It looks like it's won sometimes, but it's an illusion. Okay. But it doesn't mean we're not going to go through hard times, but we're going to come out of those hard times again, probably even in my lifetime. And I'm not the youngest of people in the world, let's face it. But yeah, the white hats will stop the new world order. Well, yeah, spirit run this planet. Spirit are in charge. The white hats that's what they're all about, It's like the dark hats, really. The people who actually run this world. They think they're in charge, but they're nothing like as in charge as they think they are. Oh, Adrienne, this looks good. Just got my Telluric Tarot delivered, sending it to you soon. Wonderful. I look forward to receiving it, Adrienne. Thank you very much, actually. And Adrienne has sent me some decks before. I often use the Freaky Friday reads. I use the Halloween deck. And there's also the hybrid tarot, which I'd sort of like to use more, actually, but I'm still learning it. It's very, very deep, actually. Very deep indeed. Right. Okay. Well, guys, I'm slowly running out of energy here. Not all the way there yet, okay? But I'm going to do 1 or 2 more questions, and I might have to sort of draw things down a bit and draw it to a close. But right now, April, will I be able to buy a home soon? Will April be able to buy a home soon? Well, it's giving me a yes, not super soon. Let's see. By fall. Voice in my head says by the fall. Okay, by fall you will be able to, right? Prices are going up and up and up at the moment. Something's going to happen and the prices are going to start coming down. You're going to find the right place for you, April, and you're going to be able to buy it by the fall, is what the pendulum's telling me. Okay, for entertainment purposes only, as it also says in the comments down below that. I've got to say that because, you know, well, I trust this stuff, but YouTube gets funny if I start making predictions about things like that. So I've got to be careful. But it's a yes, April. It's just not as soon as you would probably like to, but by the fall. That's what I'm being told. So there we go. Thank you so much. Andy says, April, thank you so much for your question and your support. Okay. Hi, Melinda Dutcher. Nice to see you. Will David be in touch with me soon? Okay. Oh, we're spinning again. We want it to go round in circles or from side to side for a no, but don't want it actually spinning. Right, it's giving me a yes. And in my head, I saw a circle with a line through it. Okay. David has got to draw a line under something first. That's what I'm getting, Elizabeth. Okay, but yes, he will be in touch with you soon. The reason he hasn't been in touch with you is he's got to draw a line under something, something going on in his life that is not, it's not helping him. I don't think he enjoys it. I don't think it makes him happy. But he's sort of got to see it through and draw a line under it, and then he'll be in touch. Okie doke. He really will. Okay. Right. Well, guys, I was really hoping to make it through to an hour, but I'm just kind of, I reach a point, right, where I know I'm not going to be giving out the best of answers if I keep on going. I'll stand by everything I've said so far. I really, really do. But I'm not totally sure I can keep kind of, you know, pulling rabbits out of hats at this point. But Elizabeth says he ghosted you. Oh, right. Yeah. He's dealing with some, you know, I won't say the rude word, but he's dealing with some stuff, basically. But he is going to draw a line under it, okay? He can't do it really soon, okay? But he is going to be in touch with you. He is. Okay. Well, guys, I'm so glad that you were all able to come on and join me tonight. It's been wonderful. I think we had 33 people. We've got 33 people now, hey? 33 people, which is a good number, actually. It's a very magic number. It's actually the age Jesus was when they crucified him. Hope they don't crucify me anytime soon. YouTube will probably try. Okay. But right, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all these messages of love. It's wonderful to be in touch with you all again. And it won't be so long next time. I'm going to try and do another one of these in a week or so. Meanwhile, more videos coming up. Now, I also started a gardening channel. I've just been so busy with the actual gardening, I haven't had the time to go out there with the camera. Also, there's a builder working on the roof of the house next door, and he keeps talking to me. And I don't feel like doing like cosmic video stuff in front of a builder on the roof. He's a nice guy, but you know, who wants to? Oh, you know what I'm talking about, innit? But yeah, I'll be back soon with more stuff, absolutely for sure, on the garden channel, on the astrology channel, and right here on Merlin's Mountain. So keep it semi-real, keep it Merlin's Mountain. I nearly said Twig Brother, same difference really. Okay, but you know, when I say keep it semi-real, I guess really we've all got to keep it real. That's what we've all got to focus on, you know, keeping it real. But reality is such a miserable place at the moment. Keep it semi-real. Keep using your cards. Keep using your pendulums. Keep tuning into your spirit guides. And if you don't feel that you've learned how to tune into them yet, all you got to do is want to tune into them, guys, and you will. And good things will happen for you. Absolutely, for sure. Okay, so with that, guys, say it again. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. Please drop a like on this one and leave me a comment. Always good to share the journey. This video will be available to watch as soon as it's finished, which is any minute now. But the live chat probably won't appear till a few hours later. I don't know why YouTube does that, but all your live chat will be there like tomorrow or something, or maybe even later tonight. Who knows? But with that, guys, thanks again. Big love to you. Thanks so much. I'm really feeling the love from you guys. And love and light, blessings and peace. And I will see you again very, very soon in a future video.